We want to go out there, Leo, it's kind of rough. He says, well, we got to go out there, we got to check them out that river. We go out there, and first thing you do, we get in, we grab our gear, and Leo grabs his can. We go, what are you doing? He says, this boat leaks. You want to get me in a leaky boat? So we get out there, we get by the mouth, and sure as hell, we start taking on water, and Leo just going like this. I said, man, give me the shore. Yeah, he took me in a leaky boat.
Go faster.
No, we didn't have a lot of money for equipment back then, so we did what we could. But I appreciate everything that the tribe has done for me during the years, and my family. 42 years of being together. I've always been proud of it. Been proud of the career that they gave me and membership in the council. Working with employees that have been just great and family. And it's like I was telling Lisa earlier that Puyallup Tribe makes you feel like family. And with that comes, you work harder for me, you're more dedicated. And without anybody browbeating you or doing whatever, they make you feel like you're part of something. And that's why I've been here 42 years. And every time the Puyallup Tribe would do something and get recognized for something good in the community, as a native myself, it made me feel good. Because not only was it an accomplishment for Puyallup Tribe, but for all natives.
Jimmy's gonna cry.
I heard Rory was gonna retire about a month and a half ago. And I said, nope, not gonna happen. You can tell he's one of us. He's privy to all the secret fun that we've done in the past. We're all blood brothers, so we're safe. But guy's been great, and I can't sit here, mention Uncle Dan, and without saying Lil Evans. Those two are two peas in a pod. Families, their lives, we're all together. It was all for the benefit of the Puyallup Tribe. It was for the Puyallup Tribe and us, because we're all family. And that's the way he just mentioned. And that's the way we played it. So after you can say the same thing after you've been here 42 years, huh, Rory?
Yep.
Think about it. It goes by fast, but you can see us grow. And it's all because of, people like Rory. People like Rory, that dedicated their lives to the Puyallup Tribe. Time well spent for the Puyallup Tribe. We are today. Back in those days, things were a little bit different. Things were, no intergovernmental agreements with the cities. We were kind of out there by ourselves. And there was probably some racism by those police officers as we created our police department. Now they love us, but we had to go through those, he had to go through those milestones, I didn't. Just watch it happen, But nobody can tell a story like Roy, and he's the perfect
responsibility to continue this recording, have this information available. You should write something about everything because you got a lot. You really should write it down because we need to hear the Leo Evans, the names, all the different officers, all the different people, and keep that history alive. Put it in historic preservation. It's your life. It's our lives.
We used to play a lot of ball over at the park. And I remember when we all got a baseball team together, Rich Foltz, and a lot of the employees, Ben Baker, and all of us were on it. And we used to travel around to different residents and play ball and represent a lot. There was quite a few officers who represent the officers on there. And I don't know, I think it was Rich Folks, that guy, he come up with the name, the teepee creepers. We used to have a little teepee on there with a moon in the back, and a stick native going in the back. So we got a pretty good reputation around there for not being very good ball players, but for having a really nice emblem. Yeah, that was a lot of fun going to different reses, Muckleshoot and Nisqually and all them will play. You don't see much of that anymore too much. But yeah, leaving employment at the Puyallup Tribe was probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever made. But because of health reasons, you know, it was time for me to call it. You know, I've had some lung problems and surgeries and stuff, and I just can't give 100% anymore, so it's time. But we got young staff that are picking up the slack and running with it, and they're doing real good jobs. I see a lot of these kids that I used to be in diapers now that are leaders. And they're all really doing great. And so, you know, we're leaving it in very capable hands with a lot of the younger generation. We were in Dennis. His mom called me up, Rory, need a little help with Dennis. Tell me what's going on. Okay.
You know, I just wanted to say, like I've said to him before, I appreciate all the teachings. I'll make sure that they go forward with the respect that they deserve. And it's, you know, like we've all talked about, family. It's just not an employee-supervisor relationship. You know, we built a family in there. We experience happiness. We go through all the emotions, all families do. Grief, happy, struggle. But we've always came together and got the work done. No matter what it took. And those are some of the things I learned along the way. First job I ever had was summer youth, down in the basement working for law enforcement. That was the first time I met Rory as a dog. Scares hell of him. He's a big man then. You know, wear that uniform, big chief, you know. Didn't talk to him unless he talked to you first. And we had some good times. I was always getting kicked out of the dispatch office because I wasn't supposed to be in there. And you know, we just grew up together here, you know. So Rory's known us since we were diapers. I joke with him, now he is. We're gonna miss you. We got a big thing going, you know, and it's gonna take some time to get used to this new change for us. And but you know, the family and everybody, thank you for sharing him with us. We appreciate that, and it's always been great wisdom coming from Rory that I use daily with my staff, and we carry that forward. I'm gonna miss you.
Like I said, leaving it in very capable hands, so make sure the Puyallup Tribe is not shortchanged in any way when it comes to emergency management or security. So.
You, and I really don't think that I bet anything we're going to see more of you than we did when you were here. I'm not kidding you. I'm sure it's going to be hard for you to go, and I know that you feel that all of those guys are capable of taking care of it, but you taught them well, that's why. And all the departments, and all these stories that you have, and I'm not going to say anything about alcohol or anything like that, so mine's going to be real short, okay? I remember those days that you're talking about. I remember those baseball games and the keggers that went with it, and you know, the after parties, and I remember all that travel. I remember especially what you've done for law enforcement. A lot of those guys are gone, and a lot of people really appreciate you, and I'm just glad I'm here to be able to tell you how much we do appreciate you and how much you've done for this tribe. I thought we adopted you. That's why you stayed. I'm just learning we didn't adopt you. So, man, your severance check should be big, though. Putting up with us this long. I just want to say how much I really do love you and appreciate you and your family for sharing you. I mean, Kerry's always been with us anyhow, and your kids, but thank you guys for sharing him. He really did a lot for this tribe, and we took him away from you guys a lot. And that's why you brought your kids all into law enforcement too, is to keep them close to you. You know, You guys are wonderful people. You're
Not a great story, but it just reinforces how much he's a protector, and how much he loves his family, and how willing he is to open himself and show himself to one another. And I think that's why he impacts everybody the way he does, and why he's able to touch everyone the way he does. Because he's just himself, painfully, but he's himself, you know. So I just want to say I love you, and we're proud of you, and we can't wait to, you know, go do things, go on vacations and that kind of stuff. I was there for like I said, I was there for the years where Grandma would be worried in the kitchen, but he came home every single day, gave us a reason to, you know, think about him every single day. There's not a day that I wake up where I don't think about him. So I appreciate the words that you guys, and the affirmation that you guys have given us as a family, so I thank you.